Welcome back to the Cambridge Hotel and Conference Centre here in Red Deer, Calgary, and day 2 of the Women's Canada Open. This is a one-loss side match between Tamami Okuda from Japan and Leanne Lini from Ontario here in Canada. Huge thanks, of course, as always, to our sponsors for making this event happen and giving us all that lovely dollars for these players to try and win Predator Qs, of course, Q Sports Live, WPBA and Pro Billiard Series global partners CSI, Kamui and Alpha Coin. Now alongside me in the booth for this one, well, a lady who's won just about everything in Q Sports, including a place in the Hall of Fame. Miss Kelly Fisher. Hello, Kelly.
Hey Mark, how you doing?
I'm doing great, really looking forward to this. Oh.
I was just about to say me too until I saw that, but yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be a close match. That's my kind of prediction here. I think it's going to be a close match.
Yeah, you had a tight one earlier on, didn't you? I know it was a 2 sets victory, but it was still a tough match, right, against Christina Zlateva.
Absolutely. I know Christina from many events, European events, the Predator Pro Billiard Series events. Great player. Tough second match for sure. I mean, you know, you're not wanting that at that point. But yeah, no, she made a few errors, let me in. I played quite well overall and come out the winner, so I'm really happy to be in the next round.
Oh, 16-8. That's tomorrow. Yeah. Right, back to this match then for now. Leanne
so
Lini.
I have to say, sorry.
No, go on. You interrupt me all you want. You're the star here, not me.
She just chose to play safe on that one ball, which, you know, I'm not 100% sure why she didn't go for the run out. Maybe from this angle it looked like the one ball didn't go in any pocket, but for me I thought it could have gone in the top corner there. 2 balls out. 3 balls tricky, but she could have played a great snooker on that 3 ball. Don't know.
She's got another chance here then.
Now this player, we've seen her in a bunch of events recently. Prior to them events, I've never seen her play before. And yeah, she's a steady player, great player. And I think, you know...
Oh, 2 scratch. Oh, it's another scratch, yeah. It is in.
I think we're going to see her improve as she gets more and more experience. Every time I go and say something, we've got some drama, so that's just the beginning, right?
I think we should just sit here and say nothing.
Indeed.
We can't do that, of course.
No.
There are some other games going on, and we'll keep you up to date with those scores as we get them. Meanwhile, a real chance now. Where are you taking the 3, though, Kelly? 3 is a little bit awkward, isn't it? Are you banking it, or what are you going to do?
No, I think she's going to go for the combo, to be honest. You know, it's not the easiest, but I do think on the new table, the new cloth, that she lands right okay. It's you know, relatively easy makeable. Could have done with a bit more speed on that.
You'll like this little stat about her. She's currently Ontario's #1 women's snooker player, and she's the first woman ever to earn a seed in a ranking event on the Ontario's Men's Snooker Open Tour. What about that?
Well, I did not know that.
Nor did I. Thanks to Jerry Stuckart for all these lovely little snippets of information. Always coming in.
Indeed. Oh, see, on that shot there, I'm not feeling that she should have really gone for that. It should have looked at playing a really tough, you know, tight safe there. It was a very tough combination.
Of course, it's a redraw for tomorrow for the last 16. Anyone you'd like to avoid?
I'm not going to say anything. It's guaranteed you if I say one name, I'll draw that person.
Okay.
So. No, there's a few, of course, that I'd like to keep away from if possible. So.
Yeah, one of them probably is playing over there on an outside table at the moment. Ali Fisher. I know she's a great friend, of course, you know, and it's always hard playing your friends, isn't it?
Yeah, but aside from that, I mean, me and Alison, yeah, great friends on the table. That all goes out the window. But of course, she's, you know, one of the best in the world. If I can avoid her first match, that would be great.
Yeah, she's in a battle at the moment with Marianne McConnell and also Christina Zlateva, who you played earlier on. He's playing a Yana Montour at the moment too.
Yeah, we've got some great matches lined up for tonight. We've also got a 9 o'clock round
Yes.
where more action will be played and some more great results and matches will be coming out of that.
And one of your friends is commentating with Tim.
I know,
on
Brittany
that one.
Bryant, right?
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, Brittany's lovely, and yeah, I think in the commentary box should be great. Everybody will enjoy Brittany.
Have you heard her commentate before?
A little bit, yeah, but nothing major. So, in fact, have I? I'm trying to think there. I want to say a little bit. Maybe it was an interview. Yeah, no, I'm sure she'll be great at it. And her and Tim, they're both sweethearts. So.
Yeah. Yeah, good crew, and it's a lovely venue here, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I'm enjoying the hotel and the food as well. The food's amazing,
I
isn't
know,
it?
that's what I've just been and done.
What did you have? I had the fish tacos earlier.
Well, I had steak.
Oh.
Steak sandwich. I'm
Oh
full.
my God.
I'm full. Well, I'm not playing tonight, so I thought let's have it.
Meanwhile, Leanne, just a little bit of a stretch this, going to have to use the bridge, or is she going to go for the extension? Just get the extension out, have a go with that. We are on a 30-second shot clock, of course, here. Each player can have one extension per rack. It's 2 races to 4. Should we go one set, or we'll have that very exciting shootout.
Well, she's playing with a little bit of inside. Oh, she should have played with a little bit of inside there to keep on the 9 ball. Maybe she was intending to, but that stretch didn't help.
Would you play the cross bank here into the side?
I'm just looking at it on screen and couldn't give you the answer. Now I'm looking at the actual table. I probably would.
And she's not, I don't think. Is she
I
going
think
for
it
in the
goes,
side?
though. I think it goes.
Oh, really?
Not easy. Good thing, cue ball, I
Good
suppose.
cue ball, very good cue ball.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think, Mark, there, when you look at the acute angle that we have, I think we have to say that the right shot there is 1 or 2, cross bank or the safe. It was too much of a acute angle to it really have a go in that side pocket.
Yeah, and luckily she got not a bad. Well, is she going to take this in the side? I don't like this.
Again, it's one of them.
Can she scratch off it?
She's going for it in the side.
Wow.
Must not be a scratch. It must be that thin. Well, you've got to remember the young.
Yeah, exactly. They're not scared of it.
There you go.
But she's got to watch the scratch down this left-hand corner as well.
I'm not
Not
sure
just the one.
my
She's
eyes
all
will
right.
be wanting to go for that one. I don't know. No, my eyes are good. Touch wood.
Yeah,
But
this is a
still.
perfect shot. Very nice. Called it a little bit thick. And in it goes. So 1-0. I was talking earlier on, Kelly, about the tournaments coming up for the rest of this year and for the beginning of next year, and there really is some beauties going to be coming up.
We've really got a great schedule ahead.
I mean, are you going to Michigan?
I am.
So we got that 21st to the 25th.
You know me, I'm there.
You'll go to the opening of envelope.
Well, I love it. I just love playing. I love competition. I love competitive pool. It's just in my blood, really, Mark. And the thought of not playing just isn't there. It's just maybe I don't know, retiring. I can't even imagine it.
Will you play till you drop?
Well, I've always... Oh, look at this. Oh, I thought I was scratching. I've always said, the minute I go into a competition and don't feel I can win it, I'm done.
Yeah, good philosophy, yeah.
Because I'm not going to play to make up the numbers. I don't mean to sound in any way funny there, but I'm not going to enter a tournament just to make up the numbers. If I don't feel I can win, or at least compete, or at the top level, then I'll commentate.
So will you stay? You're welcome any time to do that. Will you stay in the States now until after?
Oh no, I've got to go back to the UK, back home, to train for the World Championship.
Oh.
It's the World 10-Ball
Oh,
Championships.
of course it is, in Austria, yes.
Sponsored by Predator, yeah.
Yes, yeah, in Klagenfurt,
Klagenfurt.
in your friend's hometown.
And on top of that, I've got the World Team Championships. Myself, Darren Appleton and Jason Shaw.
Wow, that's a
other,
team.
Exactly. Are representing Great Britain to play in the World Teams. We've got some really, really epic teams, I must say. I mean, for example, Amalia Mateus is playing along with Sanchez and David Alcaide.
Oh.
What a great team that is, Spain. We've got Taiwan, that's Rita, which is So Jae-yu, along with, I'm not going to pronounce it right, but Chang Long, you know,
Yeah.
two of the great Taiwanese men players, and yeah, it's going to be phenomenal.
So foul there. Just catching the 7 ball. The 8 and the 6 though, still a problem. So talk us through this table. Cast your professional eye over it. What's she going to do here?
Well, for me here, I'm looking at getting, if I can, the angle on the 2 ball to potentially break up the 6-8. Now, I like what she's doing here. If she doesn't think that's possible, because of course from here it's hard to say, Mike, exactly right, Mark. If she's not got the right angle on the, you know, couldn't get on the 2 correctly, then definitely you're going to go for that snooker. 3 foul.
Yeah, we haven't seen one yet.
No?
A 3 foul. No, well, not on the stream table. I don't know about any of the outside tables, but we've not seen one on here yet. Of course, in the professional game, it's not one you see very often.
Right, right. Well, to be honest, on that one, she really needed that cue ball tight to the 5. But we're on 2.
Yeah, definitely be going for it now, whatever.
What about that 10 ball? Oh, no. Do you know, it's so funny, Mark, where I'm looking here, I'm looking at the table. That 10 ball looks so much closer to that side pocket. Oh, maybe I'm right.
You are right.
On the
You've
TV
called it.
monitor, it doesn't look as on, but
She's
from that
called it.
angle, yeah.
That's why you're in here.
Well, I mean, she's got to go for it, I suppose. There's not an easy... the 6 and 8 are tied up, so she's nothing
That's
to
it,
lose.
yeah. It's either 3 fouls or a combo if you
Correct.
get the chance, right?
Yeah.
So it could be a very quick second rack, and it is.
There we have it.
In it goes. So, yeah, well, of course, you don't know what time you play tomorrow or anything, do you? It's all a new draw.
Well, I should be placed... I should have a
Number
time
1,
slot.
aren't you? Oh, you have got a time
I
slot,
should
have
have
you?
a time slot, yeah.
Ali Fisher is 2-0 up against Marianne McConnell. And Christina Zlateva is 1 rack ahead of Yana Montour. And Joanne Ashton, your good friend, there from the hidden spot in Calgary. They've just started their first rack. So can she get this break working? Breaking from, well, not right in the middle, slightly to the left as we look. Be looking to make the 1 ball in the side. Past the side. And it's a dry break again. And I'm not sure you saw any of the last match, but Roca was breaking from the side, and
Right.
she was making a ball a lot, and sometimes 2 balls.
Really?
Yeah, making the 1.
I needed to pay attention to that.
And yeah, she was breaking from the right-hand side as we look.
Okay.
And she's getting very good splits, and very unusually for the breaking from the side. Not many clusters either.
Well,
She was hitting them really well, and you know, she wasn't breaking as hard as you can, and she was getting results. So
right.
might be something for you to, if you get on the table
There you
tomorrow, you
go.
know, a little bit
Yeah.
of inside info for you.
That's perfect, Mark. I'll come and sit with you more often.
You're no more. You know you're my favourite.
Well, that was tough. I mean, she had a I fancied her hitting the one ball there, but she was close, just round the back of it.
If there's room round it, it will go there, right?
Yeah, you find that, don't you?
Yeah.
It's crazy, but yeah. You're thinking, shall I hit it head on? Shall I come off the back rail? And you end up going completely around it.
It'd be nice if we can see her string a few balls together now. Just get comfortable. Can obviously play. Got titles to her name. Plays snooker. Wrong side of the 2 ball though. She's going to have to go around the angles if she wants to get anywhere near to the 3. Will she play the 3-10 combo maybe if she can get back over that side? She hasn't tried. Perhaps she'll play the carom on the 10.
Oh wow, you're adventurous, aren't you, Mark?
I'm very adventurous. You should hear Tim when I'm commentating with him. I mean, he's the most conservative player I've ever met in my life.
2 opposites.
Yeah, absolute opposites.
She's as adventurous as you because she's looking at that combo.
As she called it.
She did look at it.
I think she's playing the carom, not the combo. I thought the combo. At least hit it very thin though. Yeah, she played it. It wasn't none, was it?
No. Had to be a safety shot there. Had to be. There's so many balls in around that area to really lock her up.
Yeah, I think that's where. I mean, obviously you've got the all-round game, but the safety game is, you know, a really good safety can win you a match, can't it? Sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, if she's a snooker player, I know for a fact that obviously on a snooker table there's so many more safe places. So you see the safety shots totally different. It took me a long time to learn the correct patterns, the correct safety shots, playing pool. So if she's predominantly a snooker player, we'll see that she doesn't play what we're used to in that realm, if you like, but should really be very accurate at putting the ball.
Yeah. She hasn't got the snooker stance. That's the first thing I've noticed.
I know.
Really.
No, I wasn't going to say. I wasn't going to say that. I've not seen that snooker stance that I was expecting to see. Maybe it's just because I've been playing pool a little bit, you know. Just changed it. A lot of pool players do.
So unfortunately, it's a foul now. What's she going to do here? I mean, is it worth playing the hook behind the 5, or is she going to go for the run out here, do you think? She's playing the hook by the looks of things.
Well, if she's playing the hook, she's playing it the wrong way. The hook's got to be where she puts the 3 down table near the other cluster to get the 3rd foul. There we go.
I think she read your lips. She can't hear you, but she might have read your lips.
Yeah. If she were going to go for the run out, then totally different. She played it up table.
Oh, and that's a nasty. Oh, she wants that. That's okay.
That's okay. It's frozen. It's a pretty good safe, that. But I'm very aggressive player. I would have gone for the run out there.
Would you?
Yeah. Yeah. I would have. I'd have been flicking the 9 out, the 8-9 out with a 6, keeping me on the 7, flicking the low side of the 8-9, keeping me on the 7.
That's 2.
Yep.
We could be seeing our first 3 foul. There's no 10-ball combo this time, so. Well, she's going for it. She's going for the run out.
Yeah, she has to. The good thing is she's on 2, the opponent, so she can go for the run out. If she gets herself in any trouble, she can opt to go to snooker. Well, will she split them out here, Mark? Got a flick off the 8, she's on the 5.
Yeah, good call. I mean, she doesn't have to
break
them, does she? But it makes it easier, right?
Yeah, 7 to 8, and then awkward on the 8 to 9, then awkward on the 10. I'd like to see him open if it was me.
Maybe do it off the 6 if she gets the chance.
This will, for me, will be the shot.
Yeah, she tried it, caught the 4 a bit thick, didn't she?
Yeah, that would have been what I'd have done it. I'll try to too. She give it a whirl.
Well, she's still on this 5 ball. Nice little crowd in the bleachers for this one.
thought that was close.
Very close.
She was confident it wasn't, so
If
that's
she'd have
good.
caught it a bit thinner, she would have been in the pocket. For the
So
third
now she's
time.
got to go 100% here, 6 to 7, correct side of the 7 ball in order to get herself on the 8. She has to commit. There's no breaking up balls. Right now she's coming off the top rail, back down, which is tough, but back down to get on that 8 ball.
All about the speed here, right?
100%.
How do you feel your game at the moment? Pretty good?
Yeah, I took a vacation for 11, 12 days. We're away 11, but by the time of travel and everything, 12, 13 days of not playing, and I got back and had a good 3, 4 days at it 100%.
Imagine I'm your hairdresser just for a second.
Okay.
Have you been anywhere nice on your holidays this year?
Yes,
Where
I've
have you
just got
been?
back from Cape Verde. Thank you for
Oh,
asking.
Beautiful. How would you like your hair? Oh, no, don't go in there. Well, we mentioned almost scratch, or could have scratched off the last ball.
Yeah.
And she scratched on this. Now, this is a chance. Now, it isn't a problem to get on the 8 ball in hand.
Let's not forget, we've just seen John Lehman just warn her that she's on 2. Oh, don't miss you. I'm only joking.
Oh, dear, yeah.
But no, yeah, it was, like I said early on, I'd like to see them broken up. It's awkward to get on, and on the 7 coming up and down, tricky. Didn't expect it to scratch, but it was tricky. Well, we should see a point on the board here for Lini.
Oh, she's gone a long way away from it.
I know she's overspinning. She's overspinning. That was the 1 to 2. She overspun.
Is that a sign of a snooker player?
It's a sign of somebody a bit nervous, really. To
Okay.
be honest, I would say. You know, a bit nervous.
Come on, Leanne. Bury the 10. Well, she can't say she hasn't had her chances, but she's got away with it slightly.
Yeah, she really hit that quick, snatched it, if you like. Stroke. It's nerves.
She is nervous. She actually told me, I had a little chat with her while she was warming up, and she said, I just feel so nervous. I did say to her, try and relax and just enjoy it. But it's easier said than done, right?
That's right. I mean, her experience in snooker.
Oh, now this
Now
is a
she might
chance.
feel better
Come
now.
on,
Come
Leanne.
on, it's Leanne. I was calling her Lini.
That's her surname.
Ah, okay.
I think so. Yeah, Leanne Lini.
Leanne Lini.
Yeah,
Okay.
nice name, huh?
Yeah, nice name.
I like Kelly Fisher.
Ah.
Yes, in it goes. She gets a rack on the board. 2-1 now. And I can tell you, Ali Fisher has taken the first set, and we're going to come back very, very soon. back to charming Calgary, and we're here in Red Deer at the charming Cambridge Hotel. I really love it here, you know.
Yeah, me too. It's got a great atmosphere, and even though we're seeing some of the bleacher seats empty, we've got to remember there's a lot of players playing. There's a lot of the amateur side, if you like, the league players playing, and that's just going to fill up day by day.
Yeah, it's getting great. We've got the team starting tomorrow, I believe, or it might be Saturday, the team starting.
Right.
That's when they all arrive.
Okay, so we're going to see it fill up.
Yeah, and good you mentioned that, just while they're thinking about the next shot here on the one ball. The new Predator 7 foot has just come out, and it looks good and it sounds amazing. And you know, the quiet ball return, everyone's talking about the quiet ball return, and they do look great. And we've got 35 being used for that Western Canada championships that are going on over there. So, and they're all playing on brand new cloth, brand new rails. They really get the chance to do that.
That's fantastic. I mean, I've just been asked by a gentleman earlier, you know, what do I think of the table? What do I think of the cloth? And like I was explaining actually to the boss of Predator, Kareem, not just saying it, the table here, Germany, Austria, playing perfect. Absolutely perfect. The cloth's fast, it's slick, just like in any tournament when it's brand new. So the league players are going to love it. They're going to find it slippery. They're going to know what we have to go through to get used to it. But
please show a replay of that. I can't believe what I just saw. We talked about going around a ball before. Watch this for an attempt escape. Watch this now. There, there, there. Oh, that's unlucky, right?
It is. It looks unlucky, but at the end of the day, you know, there's an angle in and angle out, and we need to find that one to hit the ball.
And in that corner, it's a big target, right?
Yeah. I mean, she's got 3 chances to hit it. But again, you're talking about millimetres. Millimetres is the difference of hitting that ball and just coming around the back of it like that. So
nice on the 2.
it was a good snooker, by the way. That Okuda put her in. So
she's stretching here. She just wants to go across and back. I thought, oh no, she's held it. It's okay.
This is the shot for me. Of course, we've got 6-8 problem. 6-8 combo should be okay. 5's over the pocket. Should be able to leave herself perfect on that. This is the shot. Nice 3-4. Could be game over.
Quite a close bridge hand, I've noticed.
Yeah, me too. Now, let's have a look from here. Her angle on that 4. Okay. So, making the 4 coming off the bottom rail, coming back up, making sure she gets a good, on the good side of the 5, so she can control that cue ball to get perfect for 6-8.
Oh, she's done that
she has.
very well. Struck it nice, didn't she?
She did. So now it's a matter of just controlling that cue ball, getting the right angle on the 6-8, but don't forget, where's the 6 going? You have to think about both balls here. So you need the right angle in order to make not only the 6. Oh.
Well, she's gone way too far, hasn't she? She wanted to be behind that. When you've got a combo like that, you want to be straight behind it as much, don't you, as you can?
Yeah, as much. And of course, like I was just in the middle of explaining, to give yourself a chance to get that 6 to go where you want it to go for the next shot. See, again, I have a snooker in behind the 8.
Yeah, and that's exactly what she's done.
Yeah, I wouldn't have played it like that, though.
But you'd have got tighter, you'd have played it straight onto
I'd have played it straight into it, cue ball behind the 8. Don't care where the 6 is so much, you know.
Yeah. Okuda from Japan, who beat Joanne Ashton earlier on. Joanne Ashton is on one of the outer tables, and she's taken a 2-0 lead in her first set, so she's going well. Christina.
Sorry, Mark.
Oh,
we've just
that's
done
all right.
Exactly the same again. We've gone around the back of the 6 ball. Wow. Look.
Wow. Now, if you tried to play that, it would be very difficult. If I said to you, play round it, I don't want you to hit it.
Correct.
It'd be very hard to...
I'll put my money on you. Now again, don't be too quick here, because if you get the wrong side, things start taking a funny turn. She's okay, just. But the cloth is taking the spin. We've seen that. I've done it myself in the last matches. You know, you put a little bit, what you think's a little bit of running English or outside English, and it really is gripping.
Mm-hmm. Trained, I saw her having a little coaching session from Nokioi earlier on.
This lady here? Oh.
Look how close her hand is again.
Yeah, I noticed that at the last event at the ATC, the Ashton Twins Classic in Calgary, that when I was last back in Canada, it was only less than 6 weeks ago, and I noticed that about her then. She cues nice and straight, and there we see it now. I believe, is that 3-1?
Yeah, she's on the hill now. Ali Fisher, just looking for an update on her score. Haven't got it right now, but we will get back to that as we see a replay of that 10 ball. And I think we can safely say that Leanne is just, nerves is getting the better of at the moment. But the good thing about this is, you know, I'm not saying it's her first time on a stream table, but maybe a first time for a little while. And that feeling, it's completely different, isn't it? As soon as you know all the cameras are on you, there's thousands of people watching you, changes it.
Of course, and if Leanne's been used to playing snooker on any kind of TV table, if you like, when you come to play pool on it, and you've not been playing as much pool as you have snooker, let's say, it creates a bit of insecurity, to be honest. That's probably the right word, to where you second guess yourself, and before you know it, if it's not going your way, it seems like everything's really going wrong against you, and that seems what's happening here so far. She seems very nervous. We've all been there.
She's made a ball. I think it was the 2, wasn't it?
1 ball.
The 1 ball, yeah. So decent chance at a good safety here.
Yeah. Now I'm wondering what way she's going to play this. I've not had a chance to properly look. Okay, let's see.
A little bit short of pace again.
I'd have liked to have, I think, put the 2 ball down on the bottom rail. Cue ball up the top on that one. But again, it was hard. I didn't get a chance to see the angle.
Christina Zlateva, meanwhile, has taken a 3-0 lead in the first set.
I think we're going to be seeing a nice jump shot here. From my memory, I think Okuda is actually very good at jumping.
Yeah, I've been quite impressed with your jumping as well of recent. You've obviously been working on it, have you?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I thought she had that, the way she struck it.
Well, if this catches the 3, she's got a snooker, and there it is.
Yeah.
Or is there an edge?
Is it through the Watford?
Oh, what, the old Watford gap. We're going to know in a second, look, when this replay comes up, the 2 come. No, definitely not. Now, will she get cover behind the 5?
Oh, deserves a bit of luck. Oh, no.
It's an easy 1 rail kick, though, where she could make it as well.
And it'll be on the 3.
There you go, she's called it. Almost made it. Now then, it's a thin cut, but it's one you'd expect her to have a go at, I think. Thanks for bringing me some water, by the way. It's normally me bringing you water or coffee. Do you remember that when you were playing your matches?
I do.
Got to try and look after you.
I do. You've helped me there, Mark. I remember that. I was waving at you. Please give me a coffee.
Playing the snooker behind the 9.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Lovely cue ball.
Beautifully played, wasn't it?
Beautiful. Lovely cue ball.
Hopefully that will give us some confidence now.
What's she going for there? Is it the 7 ball that she called?
I don't know, I thought she wouldn't be called the 10, would she?
No, I think she called the 7 ball.
Oh, did she? She did, and she hit it. Obviously not like that. So will she go for a 3 foul here?
She has to. She has to here, I think. Let me just take another look. Saying that, you know.
Was she trying to check that back?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think she could reach any other way, Mark. Saying here, she goes for the 2, right? 3, as long as she can get 3, she's going for the 3 foul, but I'm just looking. If she bumps that into the 7, she can leave a 2-9 combo. Oh.
Yeah, not difficult enough, I don't think. It's quite an easy kick, this, I think. There's Amalia Matas. Is that in the background? Watching?
Yeah, I believe so.
One of the great Spaniards. And you'll be playing against her in the teams.
Possibly, yeah. We possibly could draw her.
Oh, that's 2. That's 2.
Now she's definitely got to go for the 3 foul.
Just catching that 4 ball. Well, what a turnaround. Make the rail though. Oh. And she's left a bit of the 2. She's smiling, and that's a nervous smile, you know.
Again, 9 ball knowledge, maybe, you know, the way to play that. She had multiple choices. That probably was the wrong choice, to be blunt. But again, if you're not experienced, nobody can give you experience until you just keep getting put in and playing.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen lots of snooker players come to play pool, and it hasn't really gone well. But I always come back with the argument now. Well, what about Kelly Fisher? What about Alison Fisher? And what about the ones that have come from snooker and gone to pool? Now I know you've been playing a long time, and it takes time.
Well, which ones come and haven't done well? Which ones?
Well, the normal ones that they talk about, like Judd Trump and.
But Judd Trump only had 1 tournament. I mean, you give Judd Trump 6 months, a year playing pool, and he'll beat a lot. I'm not saying he'll be a top player, but he'll have a chance to compete with the top. He's a great cueist. It's about cueist, being a good cueist first and foremost, having a good knowledge. No, that's the wrong word. A good brain, let's say, for like the geometry, the tactical play. He picked that up within 6 months for sure. It's like if I put any of the boys who play pool into a snooker tournament, they've no chance. Just same vice versa. But you know, give him 6 months, and most definitely he will be competing at a high level.
Yeah, I'd love to see when Ronnie O'Sullivan finally retires from snooker, which I'm sure he will in the next maybe 5 years or something. I'd love to see him when money's no object, because let's face facts, that's what's stopping snooker players really putting too much time into pool when there's so much money in snooker, right?
Well, yeah, I mean...
is that a part of it?
Most definitely. I mean, they can go to a tournament and get a fee, if you like, or because they're ranked, they'll get seeded. They'll already be in the money. So, I mean, that as well, it's not as simple as just changing from one to the other and back again. A lot of people keep asking me about playing snooker again. I'd love to, but if I play snooker, I have to play my pool cue. If I change cues, I have to get used to that cue. then all of a sudden it's taking time out of my practice for pool.
For your
So,
bread and butter.
and it's same for them with snooker, exactly the same on the other way round. They're not going to play with a 12, 13 mil tip
No.
for a month leading up to a pool event and sacrifice their practice with their 9, 10 mil tip to practice and play snooker. So it's the same. I think it's very smart to stick to one and then just do the other one for fun. Unless you retire from one, then give the other one 100%. Last thing I'm going to say is when you're competitive, sports person, athlete, at anything, nobody goes, and I said this earlier, to make up the numbers. You do it, you might do some for promotion. Other than that, like you Judd Trump appearing in Matchroom event, US Open, for some promotion. But he's not going to do it to go and keep getting beat 9-1, 11-1 by Jason Shaw like he did.
Yeah.
He's not going to put himself through that.
No. So, someone going through it at the moment, unfortunately, is Leanne Lini. Just lost a little bit of focus, maybe. Oh, that was a nice shot, Kelly. Cued that very nicely. I do like a bit of
I'm going to say it's the hit, the sound, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's music to my ears.
Which do you prefer then, Mark? Snooker or pool?
I loved snooker and I still love it. I think it's a fantastic game. But with age, I think you know, not making excuses, but your eyes go, your fear comes back. And it's, let's face it, a very, very, very difficult game. I don't think you'll ever see a pool player turn to be a great, great snooker player. I don't think you'll ever see that, to be honest. We've seen some try over the years, and it's never happened. But for quick entertainment, fun, little bit of music, I love pool.
Yep.
I want to enjoy the remainder of my time on this planet. I don't want to be being told to shut up all the time. Oh, no, don't do that.
Yeah, no, I understand. You know, I've been asked many times which is the most difficult game, and I answer it as best I can. It's a tough question, but snooker's got its tough parts, which is the accuracy. We've got to admit the accuracy of that ball into that small pocket.
Yeah.
However, it's a bit of a self-explanatory game. You've got multiple choice. You've got, oh wow.
Oh, she's got away with it, I think, no.
She has. Very simple snooker here. I hope Leanne sees the snooker. Just getting that cue ball tight behind the 9, 8 ball up on the top rail. Get that advantage back that she needs.
Yeah, you see the replay, unbelievable.
But yeah, very simply, you know, snooker's self-explanatory. You've got multiple choice as well. You've got 15 reds. You've also got 6 colours. So, you know, you mess up position, you've got a potential alternative shot. Pool, you've not. You've got one ball that you have to get on 1, 2 to 3 to 4. You don't get on that ball, then really it runs over. So there's difficulties in different aspects and different areas of pool and snooker. I think snooker, if you're the better player, you'll win. Oh, she went
played
for
that
it.
again.
She went for it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She did. She didn't hold back there, did she?
She went for it 100%.
There's birthday girl there. Look, Denise Belanger in the background there.
Wonder if she celebrated her birthday last night.
She certainly did.
Oh.
I was there.
Oh.
We were dancing together.
Wow, I know Denise is a good dancer.
She's a great mover.
Yeah.
So left the 9 into this bottom corner. Just a little stun over for the 10 to make it 3-2. Tamami on the hill now then. This 10 ball, you can see her, look, blowing out air, trying to calm herself down. And in it goes. Pulls one back.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
To 3-2. So Tamami, I don't think will be worrying too much, but it was a chance, and you do like to kill. I know what you're like. You're quick fire Kelly. You're a killer Kelly sometimes.
Well, she's got to be kicking herself. It was a very, very simple shot that she missed there into the side. And yeah, it should never have happened. She'll be saying that to herself. But it's 3-2. She's still in the lead. She only needs one rack. And she's got to wipe her brow and forget that.
Ali Fisher just breaking off. She's 3-0 up and one set up against Leanne McConnell. She's at the table, just broken, made a ball. Christine Zateva on the hill also, 3-1 up against Jana Montour, local lady.
Here we're just going around the arena, or should I say around the bleachers, seeing everybody there. I'm expecting bigger crowds coming in, as we talked about earlier. We're going to see a lot more people over the next couple of days.
Oh, look at that 4-6. Possible carom on the 4-6 maybe when we get to it. It's going to be a push.
No, she's going to play a good safe here.
Oh, sorry, yes, one ball, sorry. Oh, that is a good safe as well.
That's nice. Oh, a bit lucky.
You'll appreciate that, won't you? What a great shot that was, bridging over the ball as well.
Bit unlucky coming through the gap of the 8-9. Kisses either one of them. It's a full ball snooker.
Here we see again, look, bridging over, and to cut that ball so thin, terrific shot. Yeah, would have loved a little kiss on the 8 there, would have been lovely, wouldn't it? So how are you going to prepare for tomorrow, Kelly? Oh, you was looking to see when you're playing. Did you find out when you're playing?
No, I did not.
Okay. I know somebody who wants to know. Carly.
Oh, Carly,
Your good friend, oh, our good friend, Carly McGee.
Right.
Lovely lady, of course.
Indeed, indeed.
She was most disappointed when she found out that you weren't on the second stream table, and then it was streamed anyway.
Oh.
Somebody else streamed it.
Did they?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know. I asked Carly, I said, I don't think Kelly knows she's being streamed at the moment. But yeah, you're on Q Sports Live.
I did actually find out afterwards, because my coach, Lionel Payne, he messaged me, shooting good, call me tomorrow when you know when you play. So.
Yeah, that's your long-time coach. How long have you been with him?
Oh, then I'm telling my age, but it's been, I am going to be 44 in 1 week today. So that means I've been with him 32 nearly. So 31, 32 years. I was 12, 13 when I met him. Yeah. Can you believe that? That just doesn't seem real. I mean, you've got Christina Zlateva that I played, and she's only 29, and meanwhile I've been talking about 31, 32 years with Lionel. It's unbelievable. Me and Ali always say we feel, when we hang around and talk to the girls, and you know, you feel like you're on the same par. You're talking about pool, you're talking about stuff, and then you'll talk about something that they've no clue what you're on about, and then you think, oh, you realise it was like years before they were born.
Yeah. Oh, she's got hold of that.
Nice.
It's okay,
nice. Yeah. Wrong side, but 6 is okay.
So this is going to be the first set, surely. I can tell you Ali Fisher over on the other table.
I was just going to say,
oh, go on.
You know Marianne McConnell?
Yes.
Right.
She was on the stream table last match.
Right. Well, Alison and her last playing snooker approximately 35 years ago. And I last played Marianne playing snooker back in the UK around, I want to say 25 years ago.
Wow.
27 years ago, maybe, something like that. I remember playing Marianne McConnell at snooker. Great player. She travelled all the way from Canada over to the UK on tour, and she was one of the leading players. Yeah.
Was that during the Cliff Thorburn era?
I'm not that old. But yeah, no, it was, Cliff were getting up there at that point, but yeah. He was still well known. It still is well known, but he was still active and everything. But Alison was more on that era of that part, Mark.
Did you ever play Bill Werbeneck?
I'm not that old. I'm going to kill you. If everybody
Do you know, I've lost
realises-
track of years. I don't mean it disrespectfully, obviously. I mean, that was back in the 80s, wasn't it?
If everybody hears the silence from Mark, Kelly's killed him.
She's become Kelly Quick Fighter Fisher.
He's had in 10 years hunting me here at least.
Here we go then. Straightforward 10 ball.
Yep.
And it will be set number 1. And in it goes. Takes the first set then. And we still have one match after this, but we're going to go for a quick break, Kelly, and we're going to come back.
Okay.
Welcome back. Players just took a little break there after the first set, which was won by Okuda. And Leanne Lini will break the second set as Okuda broke the first. But it is, of course, winner breaks from here on in. And Leanne needs to win this to force a shootout.
See, I do believe, Mark, I don't know what you think, but at this point, when you are one set down, a couple of ways to look at it. You put yourself under pressure, thinking I've got to win this set. Or you think, right, well, I've nothing to lose now, you know. I've nothing to lose because the best I can get here is a shootout. Still don't mean I've won, so I've just got to give it my all here. Just, you know, no pressure, and just go for it and kind of play that second set a little bit more carefree. Same vice versa. If you win the first set, you can relax a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah, knowing that you've at least got a shootout, you can't lose.
Correct.
Yeah, but then the thought of going through a shootout, it's tough.
Much easier said than done, because no matter what, as a player, you're just wanting to win that set.
Yeah, talking of sets and winning sets, Ali Fisher is through in 2 straight sets. And Christina Zlateva, who you played earlier on and beat, took the first set as well, 4-1 against Jana Montour. Joanne Ashton is on the hill in their first set. You're up to date.
Perfect. And we've got a 9 o'clock round.
Yeah, I'll be telling you very soon who you're going to be seeing at 9 o'clock. Tim De Ruyter will be back in the booth, and he'll be with the brilliant bombshell, Brittany Bryant. Really looking forward to watching that match.
Well, Brittany's a sweetheart, great player.
Yeah, the 9 p.m. match that you're going to see will be Dawn Hopkins versus Coco Sonet, who knocked out young Savannah Easton, and that went to sudden death in a shootout. Savannah Easton going through that. I mean, she was very, very obviously upset at losing that, but to go to a sudden death shootout with a player of Sony's
That's right.
class,
I mean,
right?
You know, Savannah, what is she, 12?
12, yeah.
Yeah, I only started then, but even still, she's, if you meet her, what a lovely girl. But so much energy, so much confidence. I mean, wow, I wish I had that confidence at her age. So I can only see great things, you know. I can only see a great future for that girl.
She's that good when you started your coaching with Lionel Payne.
I know.
Look at it like
That's
that. It's
right.
incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know whether you've already told her that. Maybe you want to tell her that. Give
I
her a
did.
little bit of...
I did tell her, you know, I didn't start. I started from the very beginning at 12. And to think where she's at already, you know, I think that's fantastic. I've had a good chat with her, mainly with her parents. And, you know, they're lovely too. She's got a great family behind her, which is, you know, so important. I was very fortunate to have great parents that did everything to support me, and so has she. And that's a huge factor. Very lucky. So she's got the right foundation to be one of the greats.
Can go as far as she wants. Definitely going to be a world champion one day if she carries on the way she is.
I mean, life can get in the way, you know. Who knows? Boyfriends later, parents will have a job on, you know, keeping her in line. But I think she's got that drive, that will to win, that competitive edge and determination, if you like.
She's actually in the final of one of the she's in the final of the 9-ball over there later on.
Is she really?
Yeah, and the person she plays has got a double dipper.
Wow. She just loves, I think she loves, sleeps, eats, breathes pool. So that's the start. That's a great foundation to be a great player.
Needs just to hold up, try to hold it with a bit of inside.
I do find that the TV table is slightly faster than the others, and that's simply because of the lighting and the heat that's shining down upon the cloth. So there you saw that one run and keep going. on the other tables that would have possibly slowed up a little bit before that.
Yeah, not getting as much use as the other tables as well, of course. It's not one of the practice tables. You're not allowed on it.
That's right.
Apart from if you're playing on it.
That's right. Which is pretty not, but it's very normal in every event, major event that we're playing on, that the match table is generally a little bit faster due to various factors such as the heat, the lighting and crowd, and also the play, amount of play on that table.
Back to the action.
Table are playing great though.
I think they look lovely as well.
Oh,
That's a
they
really
do.
nice shot, that.
Do you know what I like? It's the feel. The material that's used around the rails, I just really like the feel of it.
You kind of get a bit of grippage, don't you?
It's like I don't know what material it is, but whatever it is, I just like to touch it.
It's a secret.
It is.
I love the flush pockets as well,
Me
when
too.
you're queuing over the
that's-
corner pockets.
Oh, that's huge. I never could understand any manufacturer not having flush pockets. I just don't understand it. However, there must be a reason, and Predator have took that and changed it up, and look at it, smooth. And what a great, simple idea, but it's so nice for the player when you're queuing over that pocket, not to have to worry about the raised part of the pocket or queuing off because of the raised part of the pocket.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's huge.
This is a great chance here. Nicely on the 8 ball. Just run it off the rail a little bit. Stay the right side of the 9. Although where the 10 is, it's not that important really. She looks really good, doesn't she? In parts, her stroke is really nice.
She has, yeah, she's got a lovely stroke.
I think she might benefit from lengthening her bridge. I know a lot of people want to, you know.
It's too close.
That is too
Overall,
close,
yeah.
isn't it?
Some shots she's losing a lot of power from having that bridge too close.
But don't tell her till after the tournament.
No, I'm not telling her at all. I'm not telling her at all. Give away nothing, me.
In it goes. So takes the first one. Won the first set, of course.
But no, I do believe she loses a little bit of power by that closeness of the bridge on some shots. Therefore, she tries to generate that power in the backswing and lose the timing. And then we see some, like we all do, silly mistakes. But it's just purely down to one thing leading to another. She just moved it back a little bit. I think she'd get a lot more power with less effort.
Yeah, that's the secret, isn't it? Minimum effort, maximum reaction
But
that you
don't
get
tell
out of the cue. Actually, I've just thought if she goes back and
I
watches
know,
this stream, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, we go then, breaking from the other side this time. Oh, not much movement on them balls there. And it's dry.
Yeah, she got it too thin. The one ball, she got it too thin, which...
Cost her power as well, right?
Yeah, well, it didn't go in the side pocket, which on the other side she did make it. And look at the cluster. It's impossible for them all to move. So just a little bit fatter. Would have seen a very different layout.
Yeah. Where's she pushing to?
Yeah, tough push. I mean...
Push to the
I'd
jump?
push for the jump, yeah. Push for the jump.
And hope she follows it in?
Or even if she makes it, what's she going to do with the 2,
Yeah.
really? Yeah.
Yeah, she's pushed to the jump.
I'd give it back. Go for it. Maybe I wouldn't.
You wouldn't give up that.
No, I'd have to go for it.
You'd have to go for it and play really good
safe on the
safety.
2,
Of
yeah.
course you would. You're
It's
not
funny.
you're gonna tighten the screw.
Yeah, it's funny when you're watching, you think, oh, you know, then when you're there, you totally, the adrenaline's there and the, you know.
Well, she's given it back, so she's got to jump her own hook. Let's have a look at this jump. There we go. Right up.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, Jumping, I remember being a very tough thing for me to learn coming from snooker. We don't jump at all. So
It's frowned upon.
oh, well, it's illegal.
Yeah,
isn't
but
it?
even if it was, it would be frowned upon.
So I just seen a technique there, you know, wasn't the best, to be honest. So I mean, certainly benefit from a bit of experience and practice on the jumping for sure.
What was wrong with that particular jump?
She weren't elevated enough, and she kind of scooped at the end instead of just following through like a regular shot with the correct elevation. It's just pushing the cue straight through.
Oh,
in a straight
this is
line.
a nice effort. Unlucky. She's okay. Thought she might have
Bit
hooked herself.
dangerous.
Yeah, it was very dangerous,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
dangerous. Glad to see her go for it, but a bit dangerous coming that side of it. Nice safety. A clip off the 2. Cue ball directly where she's pointing behind that 5. Top cushion, snug behind the 5.
All about the weight.
Too hard.
Yeah, it looks a bit strong.
Good line. Good line, a bit softer. It would have stayed up there behind the 5.
Any future in going for this 2 in the corner? Come round the angles. 3 goes in the corner.
Shot to nothing.
I love that word.
Shot
that
to nothing.
phrase,
Yeah.
shot to nothing.
6 and 3 might cover it if she misses it.
Oh, she's caught it
She
too
hit
thick
it too
though.
thick. Yeah. If you're going to miss that without being, you've got to miss it thin. Thinking of that safety in mind, if you like.
I'll tell you what, it wasn't on a bad line to get over somewhere near that 5
You're
boy
right,
if she hadn't have caught that 4. Well, what's she doing here?
Is she going for?
Is she going for a 3-ball combo?
Is she? The triple.
Wow.
Triple combo. Why not?
That's the sort of shot I would play, definitely.
Thing is here.
Wow.
Oh, it must have been dead on. It must have
Wow.
been great shot. Great shot.
It's like a train. It's like a trick shot. Yeah, look at that. Still got to hit it. It was close to the rail as well. And 4 just double kissed and came out from that rail.
Perfect.
Oh, that's a nice shot. I like them 4 stun.
Well, you let your stroke out. It's nice to see, to hear the back of the pocket, which I know you like, Mark. But like, nice to let your stroke out. I'm a very punchy player, sometimes too punchy, but. So this must. Ooh. It looks really tough from where I'm
Yeah, well,
sitting and where I'm seeing on the camera here. But she played that way without flinching, so it must go. I'd like to have seen her being a bit higher to make it easier. Yeah.
And played it very confidently as well.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Right, come
Has to get the right side of the 6 here to give herself just an easy 6 to 7. Oh, she's
Stretch again. She does a lot of stretching, doesn't she?
They don't like the bridge. They don't like the bridge. Our snooker players like the bridge, but a lot of pool players will switch left-handed. They'll stretch, and often they're great left-handed, and often they're great stretching, but it can catch them out.
Stretching again. Oh, mind that 7-ball. She's okay. Just to the side of it. And that's a great shot.
Nice shot.
Oh, don't go straight though. Slight angle, that's okay.
What's the scores on the doors, Mark?
Well, Christina Zlateva has won the first set.
Oh, I am sorry to interrupt you.
What happened?
there.
I didn't see. Now you've got to explain to me instead of
Well,
me
here we
giving you
go,
scores. What's going on the table, Kelly?
Look,
Wow.
she's playing it with right-hand spin
Yeah.
to bring it down for the 8-ball. She's took her eye off the 7, focused on the spin, focused on the cue ball. The spin's forced it left, and she's completely overcut the 7. Wow. Very, very bad error. Deserves to be punished.
Oh, she's drawn it too much.
No emotion, which I like.
Yeah.
Not like me. I'd be furious in that chair.
I watch your facial expressions all the time.
Oh, murder.
You pull some great faces.
Oh, my dad always taught me poker face. I never obviously listened. Find it hard to... I think in snooker I was quite good, but since coming to pool... Well, she did play wrong side. Well, she overdrew that 7 ball, wrong side of the 8. Now she's hitting it tentatively, trying to keep on the 10 with a bit of inside English.
And, you know, in her defence, it's easy to overdraw on this cloth as well.
Like she's playing with a bit of inside.
Yeah, tough.
Bad shot was the 7. You know, it's...
Well, she's played this all around the angles. Don't scratch in the side. She's
well,
okay.
I mean, you know, that's come out great. But why not slow drag draw it? A touch of...
You play it into the other, yeah.
Just up for the...
Yeah.
Keep it simple. But great angles. Perfect on the 10.
Yeah, in it goes. Extends her lead.
Well, we saw her eyes closed there. She's saying thank you.
So shall I go back to the scores quickly?
Go on then.
You're not going to interrupt me again, are you?
Promise.
Sure.
I'll rack him. I promise.
Okay, so Christina won the first set 4-1, and Montour is 1 up in the second set. Joanne Ashton also has won the first set. She won by 4 racks to 2, and she's 1 up in the second against Ms. Metzinger. And I've just seen flash up on my screen, Naomi Williams is going to start against Amalia Matas.
Wow, that'll be a great match. Naomi is, I call her the dark horse because she has a full-time job. She plays pool and has done for a long time. She's got a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience, and she can play. But consistency is the thing. You know, when you don't practice 8 hours, 6 hours, 5 hours a day, it's hard to keep that consistency. But when Naomi's on, she's very, very capable, and she really is one of them dark horses to watch out for, you know. Amalia, great player as we know, full-time player. On paper, is favourite. However, as I already explained, Naomi is just one of them that you just can't take lightly. So I think that'd be a great cracking match.
Come in. Snooker, is she playing here or is she going for it? She went for it. She scratched in the side.
10 ball went in. She had a bit of a nightmare, let's call it. Bless her. I watched her play a little bit on one of the outside tables earlier while I was waiting for my table to come up. I'll tell you what, she weren't, bless her, she weren't making these errors. She played pretty solid. You know, so it just shows you pressure, TV table. I've seen it over and over again. I've been there as well, and it can really catch you out. If you start playing bad, any sport, start off bad, it's hard to regain that confidence.
And also, when you yourself know, and other people know that you can play much better than this, when you don't, you start thinking of that, and they're going to think I can't play.
It's
and
awful.
led me to one more question for you. I'm sure it won't be the last one, but
No,
for now. Have you ever felt sorry for an opponent that when you've been playing against them and they're playing so bad for whatever reason, have you ever felt sorry for a player?
Not really. A split second maybe, or what a shame. That's about it. What a shame. Might have gone through my head. Even when it's been like somebody, a really close friend, maybe a little bit longer, that's gone through my head. But the minute I address the table,
2 seconds.
yeah, the minute it's you know, that cue ball's in my hand or I'm at the table, that's it away.
Back on it.
Yeah. Nice bank. Shot before that, she played it too hard. Had she played it softer, it would have collided into the 3, which she was trying to do. Now she's played a lovely bank there. Cue ball has hampered, and I think the 4 ball straight. So how do you prevent that cue ball going forward, giving you a shot on the 5?
She might be able to run it round, maybe.
Oof,
I know it's tough. I know it's tough, but you know, it's the only way.
Don't like it. I don't like it.
Look at the lovely reflection of these Predator Arena lights on them balls there.
Beautiful.
It looks fantastic, doesn't it? She did go for it.
She did.
She really went for it.
She did.
And she's got away with it.
Well, she's 4-2 up. She's 2-0 up. Different feeling. 4-2 down, 2-0 down. She wouldn't have gone for that.
No.
None of us would. You know, I'd like to have seen her just take a bit more time on that. When you're over the ball like that, I know it's uncomfortable, but maybe she, you know, she just kind of, it was awkward. It was difficult shot. Got lucky though.
Good hit. And if you hit him, you've always got a chance of getting something out of it. Has it gone too far?
Not sure.
We'll soon know from the expression on Tamami's face. She's going for the jump. I'll watch the scratch here, whichever way she goes. If she hits it too thin, she's called it in the side.
You said it. Great shot.
Brilliant cut on the 4, wasn't it? Well
Told you she was
played.
good at jumping, didn't I?
You did. The Japanese jumper. She hasn't got a nickname.
I'm sure you can come up with one.
Who gave you your nickname, or did you come up with it yourself?
No, it was Val actually.
Val, for those that don't know your partner, right?
Yes, yes. And it was to do with, obviously I play quick, and she come up with quick fire, and we spelt it. We chose to spell it KWIKFIRE, because then you take the KF in the middle. KF quick fire, right? And we took the KF in the middle of the logo and used that on cues that I did back in the day and clothing. So yeah, we've got a cool logo, I must say. So she really did great with that, I thought. And obviously it stuck. As I'm getting older, it might not be quite as quick fire, but I'll try. Eventually we can change to slow fire if that's what happens. But at the moment, I'm still quick enough.
Creaking quick fire.
Creaking quick fire, yeah, exactly.
So nicely on the 8 ball. There is a game going on here. I keep forgetting. Sorry.
I know,
it's so much fun to have
It's
you
been
in
a
the
while,
booth.
hasn't it, Mark? Yeah. Back in Vegas was our last time we chatted, commentating. So.
Yes, it was. You're right.
Right. So here, she can slow roll it, give herself a tough shot on the 10. If she has enough angle, she can come around 1, 2, 3 rails, and get on the 10 that way.
She's going for it.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Ooh,
Going a bit far. So now, again, this is missable. It's not straightforward, is it?
No. If
You
she
play it
could
in the
rewind
side or in the corner?
It's hard to see from here. It looks like side from here, but our preference is corner.
Now it looks like corner, yeah.
Yeah.
What a difference
She's
an
gone for
angle
side.
makes.
She's gone for the side pocket.
Has she?
Yeah.
Just don't
Gotta
cut it too
commit.
thin.
Got to commit now.
And she's cut it too thin. And now it's going to be a chance.
That's what I'm saying about this game, that, you know, you can do all the hard work. You don't finish it.
Yeah, I saw one of your racks earlier. I was watching when you played the 6 ball. You nudged into the 9 and nudged it close to the rail over the side pocket and ended up missing the 9 ball.
Yeah.
And that was when I saw one of your very, very
What, facial expressions?
unhappy facial expressions, shall we say, yeah. So a chance then here to peg it back. Oh, she's hit that straight into the rail. And it's going to be left on, is it? Is it going to slow up in time? It certainly is, and a nice easy present.
That must be about 3 racks, if not more. I've seen where it's been handed back to Okuda. So she's had the gift. And she's up 3-0 on the hill. 1 set up.
And still smiling though, Leanne. It's tough out there. And I think she can just put this one down to experience.
Yeah.
And next time, come back stronger, you know.
That's it. This is a winner or loser's side bracket, Mark?
I believe it's a loser's.
I want to say loser's side bracket.
I think, yes, it is, because the one that loses tonight is out. So it is a one-loss side.
Well, I was talking to Leanne last night, and, you know, she was saying she was enjoying being here. Great experience. So I do think that she can be proud of herself. She's got through a few rounds, you know, and she's a tough opponent. She hasn't played her best under pressure. However, it's how you learn.
Put a lot into that break then. No reward. Almost
Still
made the
after
one
that
in a side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, she's gone for the cut. Didn't make it. Messy table though.
Yeah, she's got to play safe there. Stun the 1 into the rail, back up again, cue ball frozen to the 10.
Playing it left-handed there, and she's, oh, I thought she was going to scratch again.
The bank is on, is it?
I was looking, I didn't know if the 3 was in the way. I don't think it is.
No. You could be right.
It might be. Say again though, the easiest shot here is the safety, right?
Yeah.
Get a really tight safe in.
Yeah.
Why take a risk? You don't have to.
3-0 up though. If it does go, I'll be going for it. Stun into the 4, clip the 4 out onto the 3. But it obviously did not, so.
Yeah, and this isn't, well, she's only got the straight up and down really here, isn't she? Where else can she go? Can she get through the gap and kick it through the 4-10? Don't think she can.
Maybe off the side rail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There, she made it. And there's the 6 ball going over to join the party on the left-hand side. Oh, the finish almost caught the 6 ball and scratched in the side as well.
Now we've got a good chance of a safe here. Got a cluster of balls over on that left side as we look at the table. Oh, she went for the 10. She's wanting to get this over and done with. Don't blame her, really. I didn't really even see that, to be honest. I was more looking at the safety. But now the balls are wide open, so if Leanne's going to, you know, get back in this game, she needs to take control here and run this table out.
Yeah, just got the right side. Now, can you run through and carry them into the 7 here, or wouldn't you do that?
Yeah, she's on the wrong side, obviously, from where she wanted to be. But it's made it a bit tougher.
Well, she tried it, and she has got a shot on it.
Does it go by the 10?
I don't think it does, actually, no. Having looked at it, maybe she'll play the 10 combo again. The safety wants that 4 ball to run, and it has.
That's a lovely shot.
It's nice, isn't it?
Never even saw that.
I didn't. Right, she's going for this. Now, does she catch the second row here, or is she going straight at it?
Second rail, preferably. Oh,
Oh, she's miscued it, lifted her
She's
head up.
hit it though. She's hit it.
Will she
No,
make a rail if
that's
she
it.
does, though?
Oh.
Will she make a rail if she does?
She
Yes! Wow, a little smile. Wow.
You see there on the miscue, acoustic just come up, ever so slightly, head lifted.
Yep. I don't know how many times a day we see that in the commentary booth. Movement on the shot of some kind, head up.
Yeah, I bet that must happen a lot, Mark.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I put it down to one of the biggest reasons for seeing shots missed, that and taking your eye off the ball, looking where your cue ball's going, looking at your position, right?
Yeah. Lovely shot.
Yeah, good shot off the rail.
Difference between a snooker player, I was just thinking why she jacked up a little bit. For me, I'd be playing that flat cue with some outside spin. The jacked up part there makes the shot, the pot, so much harder, but she played it beautifully.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll be feeling pretty good inside now. You wouldn't know it from her face. Stern expression, poker face. And a lot of Asian players have that, don't they, Kelly? I wonder why it is. It's just in their culture, I guess, is it?
I think so. I think they've been taught that. Obviously, I didn't listen to mine, but they've been taught. Now, the important thing here is getting good cue ball on that 9 ball. She doesn't want too much angle, so she has to go back and forward, across and across. Nice stroke here. Cue ball floated across so she can play.
Okay, look at her hand though, Kelly. Very close.
Very close.
And then players like Jason Shaw have got very short
Yeah.
bridge hand, haven't they? Distance between the bridge hand, and he's really gone
Compact.
closer, isn't he?
Yeah.
Gone really compact.
That's because the tables are getting faster. You don't need that long stroke like your Chris Mellon stroke. You know, we could do him shorten a little bit. So conditions have changed for the better. They're going faster, and we don't need as much power overall.
This 10 ball then. Don't forget, coming up next, Dawn Hopkins versus Coco Sonet. In the booth for that will be Brittany Bryant and Tim de Ruyter. In it goes. Thanks very much for watching. Kelly Fisher, always a pleasure. Thank you so much. Go and enjoy the rest of your evening. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks everyone for watching. See you tomorrow. Tim will be back next.